host Shane. Welcome to Bitcoin Crypto News Online. We are in this, what is called a bloodbath by some in the finance sector, especially. A few crypto folks are calling it a bloodbath. We've seen a drop now for over 24 hours. So a lot of people are in fear. They're seeing a bloodbath here. We will talk about some of this. We will talk about why I'm still buying pretty much every single day. I am accumulating some sort of. Why did that do that? That's weird. I have never. Good luck with that. Okay, there we go. All right. So the market cap, yes, people are taking profit. You can look at the market cap. It's down to 3.3 trillion. Closer to 3.4 trillion. You can look at the little slumping chart here, not looking too good. Trading volume's picking up a little bit, so there's some activity out there. This is what is traditionally called a bear trap. Not financial advice, just we know what kind of cycles Bitcoin goes through, and we get these downtrends. We've talked about it, 20 to 40%. It is not that unusual before we go up, up, up and away during these 4-year cycles. So Bitcoin is down. It is a buying opportunity at 91,000. So if you want to pick up more and that's your style like mine, I guess it's time. It's up to you. You got to make your own decision. Ethereum down at 32. The top 10 after that, following those two, would be XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, Tron coming in at number 11. 12 is Avalanche, Sui, Toncoin, Chainlink, Shiba Inu, Wrap, Bitcoin, Stellar, Hendra, Polkadot, Wealth, Leo Token, Bitcoin Cash, and then Litecoin. Pepe falling out of favor there at number 28. I mentioned Pepe because it's in the limelight and people are noticing that. So we can take a look at our Bitcoin chart real briefly here and discuss what's going on here. We talked about that kind of hump pattern that we saw, I believe, in the 7-day or the 1 month. So we can see it in the 7-day. That's a downward trend, basically, kind of upward and then downward. It's only 7-day. 1 month, we are a little bit down, but some lower lows here. That's not a great sign. Are we in for a longer correction? We could be. Look at this here. Actually, I wanted to pull up Coinbase. I forgot to check that. There's actually if you have a Coinbase account, you go to the one. Maybe we'll look at it at the end if we have time. I'll show you that chart, and you can see a bit of a cup and handle forming, even a small one right in here. I'll show you that. Okay, so let's move on. We'll take a look at the time chain calendar here at timechaincalendar.com. Satoshis are on sale. You can get 1,087 of them for a US dollar. So that is, the bright side of this coin, so to speak. Altcoin season, we're at 51%. About middle of the road. Looks like a half and half, right? Half and half on that. Let's see if we got our top. Bitcoin is falling out of favor as the top biggest interest in growth over the last 90 days. So top of the pile for growth in 90 days is this BGB coin, Hendra, TKX, XLM, Ripple, Dogecoin, Algo. These are the main winners in the last 90 days. You can look at that on blockchaincenter.net if you want. Let's take a look at our price prediction. Right now, based on the charts, when we go and look at our 50-day moving average, we look at the 200-day moving average, we look at the 14-day relative strength index, we see that that, based on past charts as well, and other indicators, puts us at 103,000 Bitcoin in 5 days. A 1 month is 117. The 3 month is $135,000. So sentiment for the market is, kind of neutral to still positive. So it's not, the market is not as bearish as the news. And a lot of times, if you listen to mainstream news, then they're just really trying to set up a buying opportunity for themselves because they know that things are going to happen. So here on investing.com, this is kind of this is a little bit middle of the road. Come on, get out of there. A little bit middle of the road for news source, but the Bitcoin price today sinks below 94K as the DOJ coin sales weigh in. This has to do, let's see, who writes this article? Author Amber Warwick, and again, investing.com. So they say, here it has fell 1.2%, the $92,000 range. The world's largest cryptocurrency largely wiped out New Year rebound this week, trucking broader declines in risk-driven assets as traders brace for a slower pace of rate cuts in 2025. So they're saying that a lot of this is due to the DOJ and the rate cuts. Also, the court gets approval to sell its $6.5 billion in Bitcoin. So this is something else that's happening with the new president coming in the United States. He has said he wants to have a Bitcoin treasury or a Bitcoin reserve. He intended on using this money that the U.S. government has confiscated from, so-called criminals and such, in some cases for sure. Other cases, I guess it could be debated. But regardless, this is money that the U.S. government has, and they're trying to sell it all off real quick before Trump gets into office. So this is just party politics. We're going to make it real hard on you to keep your promise. We're going to foil your plans as much as we can. So this is a common tactic we see all over around the world in politics. So, they're hoping that the rates would drop even more. The indication is that the interest rates for loans will not drop more. So people are crying and sniveling as the dollar is stronger. Then people tend to pull out of cryptocurrencies from mainstream. All right, so Cointelegraph, some of the hot topics for the news today. And please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We really appreciate your support in growing the channel. Thank you to those who have subscribed lately. You are much appreciated. We've been putting out videos since 2018. Me and my wife started mining and going all in on Bitcoin in 2017. If you hear my backstory, you know that I actually started in 2010, the end of 2010. So it's kind of an interesting story. If you tag along with us, you'll pick up on some of that as time goes by. I'm not going to give you my whole history today. But let's take a look at these news articles. UK judge dismisses a 770,000 Bitcoin landfill hard drive case. This individual who lost a laptop wanted the right to dig through this garbage to try to find this laptop. Sounds like his case has been dismissed, so that's too bad. He's going to lose all that money. Standard Chartered debuts as crypto services in Europe with new license, so this could help move more assets, more retail in Europe. Looking a little bit favorable. UK judge again dismisses a $770 million landfill in the hard drive case. So sounds like he's not going to get that money. That's a bummer. $770 million of Bitcoin potentially lost forever. What a drag. MicroStrategies. There has been some talk that maybe he's over leveraged, and this is dangerous. Of course, if Bitcoin does take a big drop, that could be something that happens. He is leveraged pretty hard, but he has done pretty good over the last 4 years, so maybe it'll work out for him. U.S. entities hold more than 60% of Bitcoin than offshore players. So this is a real huge U.S. interest to get rolling with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So that is a good thing. Coinbase informs the users of the CFTC subpoena involving Polymarket. So yeah, if you've got some ties to Polymarket or investments in that, you might want to be watching that and see what happens. That could be a little bit dangerous. Bitcoin investors exit spot ETFs at near record levels as Bitcoin slumps to 2.3. So yeah, that fear is happening, but I really think we are going to see Bitcoin hit some new all-time highs. Again, the market has been a hyperactive market. In my opinion, it's doing everything that it's supposed to do, but it's doing it like 4 times quicker. You know, where it used to be down for a good part of a week to a week, maybe even 2 weeks. Now it's down for a day, maybe 2 days, and then it seems to recuperate very quickly. So, you know, my sentiment is that's going to continue, but, you know, Bitcoin always does what you just don't expect. So the fact is, oh, we were going to see if we go to Coinbase. I'm going to turn my light on here. Let me see if I can go to Coinbase for you. If you're still with me, we'll go to Coinbase and I'll show you. Whoops, I'll show you that. Excuse me, that chart base. I wasn't prepared with this, so this is kind of an afterthought. Let's see if they will show us their price list. Hopefully. Let's see, cryptocurrencies, hopefully. Okay, here we go. All right, Bitcoin. Okay, I don't really want to see all this, but I don't want to fight it. So we'll check out the Bitcoin chart. Hopefully it's the same as the one on my app. Yeah, all. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, well, I hit it. There we go. All right. So, you know, distinctly, we still are in this cup and handle pattern. I did see something else yesterday. It was a little different on my other app, but not seeing it here. But yeah, we're still in the cup and handle. I talked about yesterday. I'm feeling like there was a little dip right here. If you can see my finger in this part of the market, and then we had this huge dip right here. Okay, last time. And same thing when you magnify these ones, you'll see similar patterns. And I'm thinking this is, you know, the little one or this is the little one, and then we may go into a bigger dip right here before we finally skyrocket up and hit our 180,000 target that I've talked about. So anyway, I think this is just a you know, kind of a, a stall. It's not a true bear market at all. We are just going through a little bit longer correction. So I am buying Bitcoin regularly, uh, cash purchases, and also accumulating it every day. And if you're interested in how I do that, then please send a message. And that is it. I am done. I'm out of here. I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow. I have a very, very busy day, so I don't know what time I will get out here, but I will do my best. Goodbye.